Also had someone asking, for those of you who have reading areas, I'm looking to purchase my first store. I had a distributor say that there's more liability with reading areas because the kids are left alone. Thoughts? Anyone have thoughts on that if you have a library in your store? Any of the three of you?
The kids can be left alone just sitting in a chair while the parent walks out to the car. So give them a book to keep them busy. What I think they probably meant was toys.
Okay.
I mean, personally, you know, balls, blocks, stuff like that. They'll leave them all over the store. They'll put them in the washer. Somebody will slip and fall and trip on it. But oh yeah, I would get another insurance agent. Never keep a book out of a kid's hand. Don't get me started.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, what's more liability, having a kid sitting there reading a book, or, you know, laundromats are great hide and seek places for kids with the tall bulkheads. It's almost like being in a corn maze. So you want them running around and playing games, or you want them in one spot that where you know they are. I think it's much more of a liability to have them running around.
I was going to say, I know, I mean, I'll be the rogue here on this one, but I've done them and all of it. And I'm all about my mom is an educator. My mother-in-law is an educator. I've tried the libraries and the stores. And I said, this all depends on your area too. But I don't mind it being where books were end up being thrown as weapons. And basically we were spending time every single evening, attendance, we're having to go through, you know, discard torn up books and, you know, just basically putting the area back together. So we got rid of it, you know, one of us, you know, actually all three of them about 2.5 years ago, and it's never been a problem. And so now we find that the kids are watching our digital signage so I guess that's good because I usually I have a YouTube, I'll talk about this, I play a YouTube video, like music videos in the bottom corner of my digital signage. So that usually draws them in. I know it's brain rot with screens, but in my case, it was being a distraction and causing, you know, destruction. And they were hitting other customers, and I wasn't going to get sued over some kid throwing a book. So I know it's a terrible excuse, but just my experience.
Just depends. It depends on the demographic.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
You got people that value education. You got people that, you know, your customers that they want them to read a book, or they'll sit down. Rare is the time I actually see a parent sitting down reading a book.
Yeah.
And I want to take a picture and post it on Facebook. I'm like, look, somebody's actually reading a book. But and then there's others that are like, put that down here, watch this video on my iPhone. So it just depends on your customer base. It really does.